Welcome to Free Favor. This is our daily devotional. I'm Luke Breedlove, and this is my buddy Marcus. Marcus summoned the Holy Book of Knowledge. Marcus, open the Holy Book of Knowledge to James 1, verse 26 and 27. Those who consider themselves religious and yet do not keep a tight rein on their tongues deceive themselves, and their religion is worthless. Religion that God our Father accepts as pure and faultless is this: to look after orphans and widows in their distress, and to keep oneself from being polluted by the world. Wow, this scripture is absolutely powerful. The first thing it does is it confirms that favor is real. It confirms that it exists and that you have it. It also confirms that you have to protect it from the world. God says if you don't keep a tight rein on your tongue, then your religion is worthless. Wow, worthless. The reason for that is you are either doing God's work with the intent of doing God's work, or you're not. There is no middle ground. You are either using your favor to enrich your life and bless the people around you, or you're not. A lot of us want to float in the middle space. I hear it all the time. I'm very spiritual, but I'm not religious. What does that mean? What does that mean? It means that you feel the Spirit, yet you don't use it to actively impact your life. So if that is the case with you, then God says that your religion is worthless. So how do we do what He's asked us to do? The first thing you have to do is you have to decide that you're going to use favor to enrich your life and to bless the people around you. Then you have to set the time aside to actually do that. Okay? I like to wake up in the morning and I set aside 30 minutes every single day. The first thing I do is I fall to my knees and I give thanks for the day that I'm about to experience. I give thanks for all of the things that I'm going to do that day and all of the people that I'm allowed to bless using my favor. Now, I didn't just start out with 30 minutes. I started out with 5 minutes. And then it moved to 10 minutes. And then it moved to 15 minutes. And now I'm up to 30 minutes a day. And the interesting thing is, only the mornings when I get up and I don't give time to do that, do I end up with a day that's less than desirable. The second part of that scripture, he says that you have to protect yourself from the world. What does that mean? What about the world do you need to protect yourself from? Well, I'll tell you. Most of us get up in the morning and the first thing we do is grab our phones. What are you looking for on your phone? We go to CNN, we go to Fox News, we go to Instagram, we go to Facebook. Most people get up in the morning and the first thing they do is grab their cell phone and they tie themselves to the world. So let me ask you, are you going to Facebook and creating a day that is full of profit and full of blessing and full of prosperity? Probably not. You probably go to Facebook and you see things that are of the world, things that are less than desirable. If the first thing you fill your brain with in the morning is Facebook and Fox News, then you're going to use your favor to create a day that God doesn't want you to live. It's a day that He doesn't want you to experience. He doesn't want your car to be repossessed. He doesn't want you to lose your job. He doesn't want you to contract coronavirus. But you are creating those things because the first thing you do in the morning is you plug into the world and you allow those thoughts to come out of your mouth, and then those words manifest into your day. You have to remember that you are responsible for everything that you experience. It's a sad reality, but it's real. You are either using your favor to live in abundance, or you are using your favor to live the life that you've been living. Are you tired of it? Are you fed up with the job that you don't want? Are you tired of everything going wrong? If you are, change it. Take the time to create your day. I'm going to share something with you. I usually spend a good bit of time with my staff. And one of the things we do is we test it. We test favor. And one of the things I always say is, don't believe me, test me. And I'm not worried about it not working, because it's never not worked. And I've had people say, hey, I want a new house. I want a new car. I want a new job. I want a promotion. But I don't have the credit. I don't have the money. The world says that I can't have this because I don't have the job that allows me to have this. I have grabbed hands and prayed and gave thanks for things that people never thought that they would ever possess. It has not failed me or them one time. It has been successful 100% of the time. Have you tried it? Based on the life that you're living, I would say you probably haven't. God says that if you don't protect yourself and your words, your religion is worthless. Live in His ordainment and have joy. Marcus, take us out.